And welcome back to Crypto Hulk. We got here 6:30 in the morning, Wednesday, June 21, coming at you. And we got the office of the comptroller of the currency. We have the banking boss talking about crypto, finally. But of course, he's like the skeptic. So again, we have a half-ass kind of a speech from him. All this is theater, okay? We've got this Michael HSU. Michael Sue is in charge of the OCC. This guy hasn't a clue on crypto. It's clear. It's clear he has no clue. Crypto is the present and it's the future. And this guy running the banking system, oh, he hasn't a clue. So we're going to look at this. But I'm going to tell you what. Once all the other countries get with the crypto in their banking systems, and once we're like last, then the OCC will flip. The United States will be like, yeah, crypto's good, crypto's good, crypto's good. But right now it's crypto bad, crypto bad, crypto bad. That's how this is going. These people are so predictable, it's fucking easy. If you just spend the time, watch my program, you'll start seeing everything that I do, be like, damn, I can now start picking on what's going to happen and this and that. I'm showing you everything that's going down. Okay. It's not a mystery how all this happens. It's like, when will it happen? It's like, when, not if, right? So, good morning, Michelle. Good morning, Ham. Crypto Hodler. Who was the first one? MKP. Up, you getting up 2 cookies. Oh my gosh, really? Now you start adding up the cookies. Bondi baby. Terrence is here. Let's see who else. We got G Spud. Helio Bob. We got XRP Mama. She gave 5 people memberships. Let's see who those 5 are. Freddie Lozano, you are now a member. Elsa Oliva, you are now a member. Luis Almonte, you are now a member. Carlitos. And then last chance, those 5 people. Now, if I decide at points to have an open phone line, you can ask a question. I usually give priority to members when I look on the top chat because I only got so much time, right? So I got to look to either the big bold donation thing, and that could be anywhere from a dollar or two or something like that. I understand everybody has different income points, but those grab my attention first, and then non-members will go to the last priority to answer a question, just because I only got so much time. I look over, I got about 5 seconds to kind of look through and pick something, and I'm off to this. So that's kind of how that works. Let me scroll through here. Henry Brown, the institution that is picked will allow us to stake and earn interest on our crypto? Question mark. Wouldn't be accredited investors if we played our cards right? Yes. Thanks for your donation, Henry Brown. We hope that we can become. See, look, having the right cryptos, you're a competition for the rich. All right. What does the rich people do to competition? Put them out of business. Be prepared that somebody is going to try to put you out of business. All right. Because we're a threat to the banks, we're a threat to the financial institutions. You have to look at it like that. It's not going to be like, oh, we're going to invest and we're going to end up being rich one day. No, these people at the top are going to try to make laws or create a platform that requires permission for us to join, so we cannot get in to take part. See how this works? So they'll be like, at first, try to pass all these laws that kick us out of crypto and all these things. And then in the end, after all the different trials and tribulations we go to, in the end, they're going to try to set up, remember, a special warehouse where only certain people can get in this warehouse to buy, sell, trade, stake, this. That's how this goes. So I don't have all the answers. I know what they're going to try to do. So they'll bribe all the Congress, or they'll lobby all the Congress people. They'll bribe all the Congress people into shutting down the crypto exchanges in the country where we're seeing it now, then eventually shutting down all the exchanges. So they're eliminating our opportunities to get it. Then after that, they'll start passing all these laws about how we can't own it because it's an unregistered whatever. And they're going to make up terms on what all this stuff is, I told you. They're going to come up with a whole new lexicon and give this crypto space different names on different things, okay? Then once they do that, they're going to create this, I'm just using an example. They're going to create a warehouse like a Costco, and you can't get in because you don't meet certain criteria. So therefore, you're not allowed to stake, buy, sell, trade, lend, loan, whatever kind of deal, okay? And they're going to do their absolute best to have, like I said, a walled garden type approach, a platform where you need permission to get in. You've got to prove credentials. They're going to make us, and then, if you get through all that shit, then near the end, you could probably participate. So I want you to expect a whole lot of shit, okay, that we're going to have to go through to make it. So, I mean, I just can't see them saying, oh, yeah, come on in, you're rich now, join the club. No. That's foolish if you think that. I don't have all the answers because the future isn't here yet. So as we get closer, then we get more options. Maybe there's a different country that somebody goes to to live happily ever after, then I'll probably go there. Henry Brown, thank you again for that donation there, buddy. Millions in Ripple XRP stolen via exchanges after an epic heist. Moral of the story, listen to Hulk's lies and get hardware wallets, then the Faraday bag. See, on my channel, for 3.5 years, I've been saying all this stuff, and people are like, oh, some people are like, I gotta watch another channel because you're not doing enough stuff. You gotta do stuff, man. You gotta do stuff. No, you don't have to do stuff. What you need to do is shut your fucking mouth, okay, and stop watching dumb shit crypto programs. Because by doing stuff, you can get your shit taken. That's just how it goes. These fucking dummies. Then they come back like broke people. Oh yeah, well, I used to watch you, and then watched the other channels, and I lost this, and I lost that, and so now I'm back. I'm like, get off my fucking channel. These are the people I don't want here. Like they only come back in the end when they fucking realized everything else is a fucking fraud, and all that. Then they come back like, dude, you're so fucking lost. Don't even watch the channel, please. I don't even watch your membership fee of $5. Take that, shove it up your ass, and go back watching the garbage crypto channels. All right, please. Karam Hussein, thank you very much for that donation. Try again. Okay, all right then there, buddy. Must be a mix-up in the translation there, buddy. XR Pureblood gave somebody a membership, and that was JC. So welcome, JC. Oh, yep, look what we got here. MKP. Let's start the morning with Hulk, sweet lies, and cookies. Oh, yes, well, that's definitely one way to get a morning. Get the eye open in the morning. Crom Crom has been a member for 9 months, according to this. Hello, Big Hulk. It's falling down exactly like you said 3 years ago. You are a legend, bro. I'll take that as a compliment. Look, I worked with criminals most of my career. I'm just saying, everybody in this crypto space, 90% of them are criminals, so it's very easy to watch them do shit because I've already been working in that field for a lot of years. So Karam Hussein, I didn't notice the sticker, dude. What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh yeah, the sticker thing. Yeah. Thanks again, Karam Hussein. XRP King Duck gave 5 people memberships. Let's see who the 5 new people are. You got Anthony, Jason, and Amused Ripple, Eugene Berardi, and then you got Sir Gassington. So those are the 5 people right there. Create 10 sets. Okay, let's get into let's see, where do I want to start here today? Let's start with the OCC. Let's start with this one. These people, they're always playing. All these people fucking play games. Nobody can just. I mean, you can hate Donald Trump, love him, whatever, but that dude just tells you what he's going to do. There's no fucking mystery, you know. These other people play all these games and they don't want you to know, and they lie and shit. And like Trump just says, you know what? I'm going to fucking wreck that institution when I get in office, and that's what he does. Like he's going to tell you. That's like what I like. So hold on a minute there, buddy. Um, so let's get in this article. You got it right there. The OCC. The OCC is the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency. They're in charge. They're the first supervisor of all the banks in the country. All right, like the first line supervisor. And then as you go higher up, then eventually got like treasurer and stuff. Meaning, they're in treasury's got a lot of power over banks on different kinds of things. They're not like the direct banking supervisor. The point I'm trying to make is that the OCC is the first line supervisor, but then the Treasury and the Mint, like the Mint can just say, hey, we ain't making no more money. And that bank's not getting the money. So they work together to help supervise the financial system of the country. But the OCC is a first line supervisor. It deals directly with banks, policies. And of course, you got the Treasury has to, and the Department of Justice has to okay everything the OCC does. So they work together. But on Friday, Michael Sue, HSU, he's the acting comptroller of the currency, and I use that word not loosely. He's definitely acting. Okay. He gave a speech on tokenization and artificial intelligence. Says here the OCC gets to say which tokenization projects get the green light. You know how Gary Gensler kind of just illegally chooses companies to get licenses to do stuff? It's amazing how some banks have been around for like 5-7 years trying to get licenses in crypto to do shit. When you see Gary Gensler, this company from China comes over and bam, they get a license right away. And I'm just like, wow, that's how it is at the SEC. Well, that's how it also is at the OCC. Our government, people in our government that we call our leaders, are fucking crooked. They all need to be fired and put in jail for treason. Okay. The OCC gets to say which bank tokenization projects get the green light. Okay. Let's read on. So far, I'm not liking this. So far, I've already predicted, I'm telling you how all this goes down. While our sources tell us that JP Morgan recently received OCC's clearance, we're going to stop. You've got HSBC. Okay, here's the top three biggest banks in the world. And these top three banks will be running shit. Okay. So you got JP Morgan, Citibank, and HSBC. These three are going to somehow magically have all their crypto setup, whatever it is. They get the red carpet laid out and they walk down that carpet and everything will be good. Okay, you'll see. JP Morgan allegedly already has the clearance to use cross-border blockchain payment network. It's called Partior. Okay. Partior. Don't forget about that because we're going to be going over that here in a minute. Partior. Others have not been so lucky. So just somehow right here, JP Morgan, one of the world's biggest banks, just wants to use Partior, and the word on the street is they've already got permission. Partior is a heavy Ripple partner. Okay. I want you to see something. So let me continue. So Zhu was scathing about permissionless public networks. What Michael Zhu doesn't want is competition. What JP Morgan, Citibank, and HSBC want is no competition. See, for decades, everybody in the world, when they wanted to move money around the world, they'd have to go through JP Morgan, Citibank, and HSBC. Those three banks had monopoly, and they controlled the world's money and charged people so much. Those banks realized that this crypto shit is going to put an end to that. So now what these three banks are doing is they're trying to make a monopoly and have what's called permissioned. See, what Michael Zhu wants is to help the top three banks maintain a monopoly. Because Michael Zhu is, well, he's a little bitch, all right? So what he's going to do is sound really doubtful about crypto and it's all bad and da-da-da. And he says he only wants trusted blockchains to settle tokenized real-world assets. Basically, if you don't have permission, you don't get on this particular blockchain. Oh, well then they're creating a walled garden in effect. See what's going on? It's called the Great Squeeze You Out of Crypto, okay? They're going to try to set up the Costco, the warehouse that you can't get in to buy, sell, lend, lease, trade, whatever, because you don't meet certain qualifications. But, oh, rich person, come over here. Yeah, you can come in. Oh, but you're not a credit investor. Sorry. Yeah, you can't get in because you can't join the permissioned blockchain network that we have here, sir. Yeah, I know you've got $5 million in cryptocurrencies, but you can't get in the building because you don't fit either this qualification or that, or you're not registered with whatever, or see what I mean? So they're going to set up all these walls that you have to climb over. It's coming. But at least we're in discussion of settle tokenized real world assets. There's two things that are going to get us rich. The two biggest things. Number one is global crypto regulations. Forget about being rich until we have that. If there's something called a pump, an XRP goes, what, $100? Okay, hey, that's great. Yahoo, Yippee, whatever, big fucking deal, right? That's not being rich unless you got in it crypto at 0.002 cents or some shit, then you're fucking rich. Okay, got that. But in the real world, not on planet Uranus, in the real world, most of us got in when XRP was a quarter or 50 cents. Okay, 70 cents, shit like that. We're not in there at the 0.0 or the 1 cent or the 0.00. We're not there, so fuck it. $100 doesn't do shit for me. All right. So with the real working people like us, the first thing again that's going to make us rich is global crypto regulations. The number two thing is when everything gets tokenized. That's what they're talking about right here. Tokenized real world assets. I don't care what's in the news. XRP goes to $15. Big fucking deal. All right. If we don't have global crypto regulations, number one, and then tokenized real world assets, I don't fucking care what the prices are. Shit don't mean nothing to me. What that is, it's a way to get poor bastards like you out of your crypto. The minute it hits $50, oh my God, can you imagine these motherfucking channels? These crypto channels are going to be going crazy. Oh my God, this is revolutionary. $50. And I'm looking at it like, really? You need to calm down, dude. $50 is not a fucking thing. Oh, but you'll see them. They'll be like, come on in, right? Oh, they'll be sporting Woodstocks on every single fucking channel. Oh, everybody look, come over to my channel, $50 XRP. Oh, woohoo! And they'll be having another Las Vegas XRP party again. Oh my God. Not know that XRP is really the government. And years later, they'll look back like, oh, damn, I look like such a fucking fool. Why did I go to that thing? You just supported three-letter agencies. You're having a party for government three-letter agencies. You'll see. It'll be sad one day, but you'll see. So this Michael Su guy, he wants permissioned systems because that way it keeps the top three banks in charge. That's how all this is going to go down. They're going to try to push this real bad. So Michael Su doesn't really like technology. We'll just kind of put that out there. Let me see. First, the OCC prefers, and they're going to require banks to use a permissioned blockchain. There you go. That said, one can sense that Michael Su would rather see no distributed ledger technology at all. So I found that very interesting. It's kind of troubling, actually. But if we look around the rest of the world, there's nothing like that. Only in America it's like this. Michael Su's like, oh yeah, we've got to da, 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 da. But then you go to Dubai or something, and there's no fucking issue with crypto at all. You go to Japan, Brazil, there's no problems at all, except in the United States. Okay. Now we mentioned, let me check some comments, and then we'll go to the next article that relates to this particular story here. It won't matter. It's $2 cost averages. But one day it will I'll flip to explosion. Yes. Not scaring me out. They're not scaring out J&A Voices for Change. I know someone who bought it at $1.86. Oh my God. Well, when that hits 10 grand, they're gonna be fucking legends because you bought something at $1.86. Now it's worth 10 grand. Very sharp move. Let's go to the next articulo. Okay, this one is all about the X cryptos. We do a copy paste. Make sure it's there. Okay. Deutsche Bank, German bank, I want you to know that Ripple's first bank deal that they got was with a German bank. I already showed the evidence on this, showed the video. Germany. Why Germany? I don't know. That's a question I have. Germany had it first. It's called Fidor, Fidor. Then, after a few years, that bank shifts over to France. From what I believe, some rich and powerful people had to make some deals with Ripple, which is the American government, and Germany had to get hooked up first, and then France, and then the Fedora Bank. I think probably they shut it down completely right now. But we're talking like it had a good run, and it's like a Trojan horse. They become a Ripple partner. Germany gets all kinds of hooked up with XRP and the technology, and then they sell it to France. They want to make sure it's not like, this is all so predictable and easy to see. Then it goes to France, and France gets hooked up with it, and then they kind of like, I guess the bank disappeared. They probably sold the technology to some other companies like Italy and shit like that. I mean, that's just. But you got Deutsche Bank, which is a German bank. They're involved with this thing called Partior. You got SMBC. That's a Ripple partner. That's Sumitomo. I'm not going to get. I'll show you later as proof. Sumitomo Mitsui Bank Corporation. So that's a Ripple partner. JP Morgan, Ripple partner. Okay. So this is all Ripple partner stuff. Don't let it fool you. Let me get into the article. Partior, the blockchain network for multi-currency interbank payments, has signed Deutsche Bank and SMBC as members of its network. Okay. Also, they join Standard Chartered, excuse me, which is a Ripple partner, and DBS Bank, Ripple partner. Are you seeing a connection here? All right, I'm glad that you are. Additionally, so here's the connection right here. Additionally, there are unconfirmed rumors that the OCC, the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency, that's the article we just read, okay? There's unconfirmed rumors that the OCC, one of the U.S. banking regulators, has provided they've given JP Morgan a green light. Now, this is not confirmed, but again, what did Crypto Hulk say? If you're one of the top three banks, JP Morgan, Citibank, or HSBC, you're green lighted straight to the top. You're right. You start it. Not all these people get green lights at the same time. No, you want first mover advantage, right? Right. You're going to see how all this goes down just like this. First mover advantage is going to be given to all the number that you're going to start at the top bank and then work your way down in that order. You're going to start with the top three banks. Boom. Go down to the next three banks or something. Boom, boom. And by the time it gets these other banks, it's already too late. That's how this goes. So all the legacy banks will get first mover advantage. Okay. That's what we're seeing right here go down right in front of our eyes. And this Partior, it's all JP Morgan, Citibanked out. Like, I'm just letting you know, there's so many Ripple partners in this thing. JP Morgan, Deutsche Bank, and Partior declined to comment. They don't want to talk about nothing because they've already got the green light and they know it. Okay. And Crypto Hulk channel, we know it too. You'll see. While JP Morgan is known for its JPM coin, which is a load of shit, Partior is a blockchain network for interbank cross-border payments and is planning to support numerous currencies. Do you know why Partior is a platform and it's going to support numerous currencies? Because it's running on XRP. I just thought I'd let new people know. They're acting like it's going to support numerous currencies. Well, no shit. We've known that for like 10 years. That's what XRP is. Now, the Singapore firm was founded by JP Morgan. Oh, really? What the hell's JP Morgan over there in Singapore doing? Let me tell you something. Go back and watch the past 2 weeks of my shows, the short videos where it says go look at my channel, go to the left where it says videos, start watching those short clips. Especially from 2 weeks ago. Go like 2 weeks back and then go back and watch them. When you see something about Singapore, oh man, Crypto Hulk's got the information no other channel has. Because Ripple was in Singapore, oh really, in 2013. How about that? They had an actual crypto exchange with gold and silver exchange. Oh yes. They had a vault in Singapore, a gold silver vault where you could actually store your shit. And they had exchanges where you could come in with a certain crypto and exchange it for another, and then exchange it for gold. Oh yeah. See, all this shit was a test run. And they've completed it and it's done. Now they're just waiting for global green lights. You see that? But no other channel has taught you that. I've showed you the website. It's called Ripple Singapore. No other channel can touch this. Love it. You guys should feel privileged because I get to read off these articles and show you what's really going on. And I can show you who's really involved because I've already done the shows and done the evidence. So as I read through these articles, I can present you things that no other channel can touch, all right? Because we got it like that for a $5 membership fee. So now, back where it says the Partior DLT network. The Singapore firm, so now we just explained Singapore and how that's such a big deal. But then the Partior, it was founded by JP Morgan with DBS Bank, Ripple partner. Here we go again. Now, JP Morgan's a Ripple partner as well. I'm going to show you proof of that later. See, all this is going back to Ripple in Singapore. Standard Charter's right there as an investment partner. Standard Charter's a Ripple partner. I got evidence for that later to show you. And they talk about the Monetary Authority of Singapore that works with Ripple. I got an article for that one. Trust and believe. It's all right there for you, buddy. I could teach a chimpanzee all about this shit. And the chimp could end up a millionaire. Then they start talking about FX payment. We went over that yesterday. That's the R3. I showed you in yesterday's show the R3 website. I'm not going to show the evidence now, but when you deal with FX, you're dealing with the crypto XDC, which you need to buy. And my name's Crypto Hulk. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a crypto advisor. I know nothing about the investment world. I know nothing about the crypto world. Never do anything that I suggest. My goal is to get you financially destroyed by giving what you might think is financial advice, and it's not. I'm just giving instruction. So R3 is going to handle global FX, which is foreign exchange. And that's the crypto XDC that you need to get. You can watch my show from yesterday evening about the R3 and learn all about R3 and how you're going to be rich when you buy it. Okay? So that's where the XDC comes in on this, the R3 Corda, whatever you want to call it, their platform, and you get to crypto. OCC non-objection letters. When JP Morgan goes live on the Partior network, it will confirm the existence of the OCC non-objection letter. This will be a breakthrough at a time when the US regulators have been basically trying to cut down on crypto. So crypto's bad, but Gary Gensler and the SEC, he can give green lights to Chinese companies. Gary Gensler can give licenses to the FTX scandal. Gary Gensler can meet with FTX more than once, go through their books, find nothing wrong, issue them licenses to sell crypto and all kinds of bad shit, and then they end up bankrupting millions of people. But that's okay with Gary Gensler in the United States crooked criminal SEC. That's okay. And I can go on and on. That's a whole nother show of corruption within the United States government. What we're going to see here, though, is the green lighting of the top legacy banks. They're going to get the green lights first when it comes to crypto. You watch. Later in the article down here, we see Finalty, FNALTY. That's a group, that's a payment group of like 90% Ripple partners. And then lastly, they mention the Regulated Liability Network. Again, that's a payment network run by Citibank, which is Citibank's a Ripple partner. And that regulated network has pretty much all Ripple partners in it, maybe 85, 90%. And what's interesting is at the very end here, they're conducting experiments with the New York Federal Reserve. Well, Crypto Hulk, if you watch my show from yesterday, I show you the 2013, you're going to love it because no other channel has this, the 2013 Ripple website where it shows all their partners. One of the partners is NASA. The other one is National, and I'm not going to say Security Agency. Okay. It's right on their page. And guess who else? The New York Federal Reserve. Crypto Hulk, how do you do it? And I'm like, I don't know. It's powers beyond me. That's all that I'm going to tell you. So when you see the New York Federal Reserve here and all these other Ripple partner this, Ripple partner that, the New York Federal Reserve is a Ripple partner. It was on the web page when the website, when Ripple first started it, and then they took it down. And they're like, oops, can't put that on there. Well, too late. Crypto Hulk's got the evidence already there, buddy. I found the old Ripple website. Yeah. It has all the pictures, the employees on. I showed you guys all that. You can probably go back about 3 weeks. Go in my video section, drop down, look back about 3 weeks, and you'll see the pictures of all the 2013, graduation high school pictures of the Ripple employees. Yeah, so that's what you get on Crypto Hulk Show. Next, here's Partior. Here's Partior and a Ripple partner giving them accolades. Looky here. Here's Partior. You can look in the upper left corner of Partior. You see that where it says Partior, right? Now scroll down all the way to the bottom. Well, scroll down to where it says, okay, the first thing they do, you scroll down to where you see all the pictures of these people. It says, meet our leaders. And it shows 3 people, 4 or 5. And the last one is Angie Ong. Now, underneath that, you'll see a section that says what they're saying. And then there's there's a paragraph talk about world-class platform and da-da-da. And you have a guy who's the CEO of DBS Bank, Ripple partner, saying how good Partior is. Because in my opinion, Partior is Ripple technology, okay? You can look at that one yourself. Next article. I'm just wrapping stuff up. This will be the last hardcore news subject we get. I'm just showing proof for everything I've said right now. Judge Sangha, member for 10 months, Even here, almost 3 years, all packed in my Faraday bag and cold wallet. Thank you for securing mine in my family's future. Bless you, brother. That's why I make the channel, so that people have never even met end up rich. See, it's one thing where you're going to help people that are close to you, of course. Well, you should, um, unless you're really that selfish. But my goal is to help people from all around the world get rich. I don't have to know people. I'm not trying to be people's friends. All right. I'm trying to make you rich. That's it. That's the deal. Okay. I'm trying to help us poor fellow human beings. Some of you guys might be rich, not poor, and you just want to be mega rich. I don't even care. It's fine. Whatever. Fuck it. But my original intention is to help poor people all around the world come up and be rich and change your lives, and then you go out and help others. Instead of, see, we have a problem in this world. It's called human beings being selfish and greedy, bad people. So what we have to do is try to be good people and help. So instead of cheating, lying, and whatever, we're going to be educating, assisting, advising, reinforcing. Okay, that's what this channel is about. Me having to overcome all the dumb shit and greedy people and scams and all these channels trying to do dumb shit. uh, I provide a channel where I teach, I inspire, I show you things, I uncover amazing deep dives. Other channels have no idea. Even to this day, some of them have no idea the stuff that goes on this channel. I teach you enough, and then when this stuff happens, poof, it's your life. Now the tricky part is taking care of all that money, taking care of all the money, right? Now you got to figure out who's your friends. Do they like you just because you're rich? Our friends, and I've seen all this happen, not to me, but I'm just telling you from experience, other people I've known. You have your friends come up, hey, I got this business idea. He might be your brother. He might be your cousin. He might be the neighbor you've known for 10 years. I've seen this one happen. Oh, I got this business idea. My brother has this, and this guy invests, hundreds of thousands, and the deal the restaurant just fails all of a sudden. The first month, they just go bankrupt. Somehow it just goes back. They don't even stick it out for 6 months. They go bankrupt the first month, and the guy's like, "Well, I just loaned you 300,000." Yeah, but the other guy ran off with the money, and but he lives in like Ecuador, and now we have to get customs involved. See what I'm saying? Like you're gonna see all this dumb shit happen once you're rich. So it's not gonna be something where, oh, I'm rich, my life is awesome now and everything's great. No, now you gotta look out for people. See, I'm somebody that does not know you, that's trying to make you super rich. And I don't want nothing to do with you. I'm not trying to get in a business deal with you when we're rich. And I don't want a fucking thing. I just want you to go about your life and be rich. I don't want you to give me nothing. I don't want no ties. I don't want no kind of business dealings with you. I just want you to get rich and go live your fucking life and help other people. Okay? That's what I want. What you got to be careful of is people that you know trying to rip you off. See, in the real world, we're supposed to worry about people we don't know ripping us off, like other crypto channels and shit with bad advice. See, they got these sponsors, and they're gonna have you invest in art paintings and these dumb shit things, which will get you financially wrecked. So it's like you got to be careful of the people you don't know, and you help people that you know in the real world. Well, my channel's like the opposite. Like I don't know you, but I'm trying to help you to be rich. Like the complete opposite of how everything's supposed to be done. And yeah, so it's just that's how the show is. So let's go to the next proof bomb here. In the article, it talked about, in the title, it talked about SMBC, correct? SMBC is a partner with JP Morgan in this Partior thing, right? Well, bam, look at this article. But look, when this article was made, 2017, like 7 years ago. 7 years ago. SMBC joins Ripple. Well, isn't that something? So Ripple, JP Morgan, Standard Chartered, Partior, Singapore government, Singapore monetary. See how all this is together? This is amazing. We're going to be so rich. Just letting you know there, buddy. Look at this next one. I got a couple more evidence bombs to drop. Okay, look at that one. Ripple partner and JP Morgan join forces. There you have it, right? The Al Fardan Exchange, LLC. I'll let you read the article. The Al Fardan Exchange has been cooperating with Ripple since January 2022. And JP Morgan joins that exchange so they can then convert crypto, send money around the world. So JP Morgan is using Ripple technology. Just thought I'd put that out there. They're pretty much partners. You can just call it that. Next. Next, Ripple-backed Tranglo. Tranglo is a money company that move like money service business. They move value around the world. Ripple, let's just say, Tranglo is Ripple. Well, let me show you first why. Then I'll get back to the article. Tranglo is Ripple. So therefore, Ripple made a deal with the Singaporean government. And I'll prove that first before I speak on it. Bam, there you go. That article says this. Ripple acquires a 40% stake in Asia's leading cross-border payment specialist, Tranglo. So therefore, Ripple is Tranglo. Got it? Got it. Okay. So Ripple-backed Tranglo receives new approval from the Monetary Authority of Singapore. Basically, Ripple is now working with, as of 2 years ago, Ripple is working with the Monetary Authority of Singapore. We're going to use the word Tranglo because Ripple pretty much owns half of it, so it's pretty much Ripple. Ripple makes deals with the Monetary Authority of Singapore. Notice how this Partior is out of Singapore. See how all roads come back to Ripple. Let me see if Standard Chartered, if this article will pop up. Yeah, it does. Let's see if the link works. Okay, link works. All right. Here's the title. We saw that in Partior, you got JP Morgan's in there, Singapore. Standard Chartered's mixed up in that Partior thing. Standard Chartered completes strategic investment in Ripple, dated 2016. Here we got 7 years ago, Standard Chartered becomes a Ripple partner. Okay. They make a strategic investment. When you strategize, that means you work with somebody to accomplish something. That's what strategy is. Now, it's different if you're playing a game of tennis by yourself. Then your strategy is to work with somebody, which is yourself, to win the game. Standard Chartered strategized with Ripple back in 2016 and made a strategic investment. Got it. Last article that I'm going to show you is another partnership. Here we go. Last one. All right. The title of this one is DBS Bank joins Ripple. Well, they actually joined Ripple partner R3. So, and this article is dated 2020. Okay, 2020. What we have going on May 2020, Singapore's DBS Bank revealed that it had joined the Contour network, and the Contour network is working on a platform built by R3, which is a Ripple partner back in the day. Now, Ripple and R3 became partners, and then after a couple years they split. But nonetheless, they're sharing the same technology. So when you got R3, you got the crypto XDC. That's another crypto you need to get. Any of the 3X cryptos are good on this channel. XRP, XLM, or XDC. Whatever, get one, get them all, it don't matter. Because they have to work together to accomplish stuff, all right? Some of Contour's other partners include, let's listen to some of this Contour platform that nobody's heard of, but they're working with R3, which is a Ripple partner. You got ING Bank, Ripple partner involved in the Contour network. You have HSBC, not quite a Ripple partner, but a Ripple executive went to work for HSBC. And I'm almost positive a HSBC executive went to work for Ripple. But since the fact that HSBC is one of the world's top banks, that's pretty telling right there. You got BNP Paribas, Ripple partner, Standard Chartered, Ripple partner, Citibank is involved in another one of the top 3 banks in the world or whatever. Citibank, one of the 3 top remittance sending banks in the world. We send money around the world. That's what I mean when I say top banks. You got JP Morgan, HSBC, Citibank are the ones that remit and send the most monies around the world, at least in America. City Ventures is mixed up with Contour. They're a Ripple partner because they share a common partner. So there you have that. Let me check some comments, and I think that'll be it for today's morning show. Sorry. All the fake believers have shown the awakened what path to take. Many have a low resonance, which can be sensed, low IQ. Think they're going to let the whole market run hard, then dump it. And you'll see 90% of these coins go away. They're definitely going to try to get you to sell as much XR, all the X's that you can. That makes sense. I think what they'll do is get rid of the on-ramps. They'll get rid of the on-ramps first. They'll always have the off-ramps so you can sell out of it. I think they'll start making a lot of this stuff kind of like illegal, except if you go to like sell it, they'll have something where you can kind of don't ask, don't tell, you just kind of sell your crypto. But yeah, it sounds about right where they temporarily raise the price to get people to sell 5, 10, 20, 30% of their cryptos. They're going to try to get as much out of us as they can at 5, 10, 20 bucks, 50 bucks, 100. You know, there'll become a point where people will stop selling. That's when they shut it off. And then you have to wait a period of time, and then boom, maybe the price goes to like 5,000 bucks, 10,000 right away. I don't know. but I don't care. Whatever the fuck happens, my shit's in the Faraday bag. I'm not doing a fucking thing until I see at least $5,000 XRP at a minimum. So $500, I don't fucking care. 1,000, I'm not really caring about that either. 2,000, when it starts hitting 5,000, I start getting a little interested. Definitely now, 10,000 bucks, I'm in business. I'm looking at what country to live in and who's the most crypto friendly country and shit like that. And that's kind of where my mindset is at that point. Not saying what I'm going to do. I'm just saying I'm going to be looking into other countries. There's nothing illegal about looking into other countries. XRP Audio Slayer. Thanks for all the great deep dives between Project Bluebeam, financial system, etc. Going to be a damn interesting rest of the year, to say the least. If you can see now what we got going on from today's news and just the past, you've got the big legacy institutions coming right up to the table, shoving over this guy and shoving over that one, and they're like, I'm controlling shit right now, and this is how it's going to be. That's what's going on. We got what, Citibank, JP Morgan, and HSBC all getting in on this stuff right now. They're trying to get tokenization. They're trying to get their payment plans authorized by the government. Do you see what's coming on? Is the whales have been here now, and now they're taking over. That's what all my news is showing right now. Meanwhile, the little people, oh, I don't know. Gary Gensler is doing this. I don't know if I should get crypto now. I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to get in trouble. I think I'm going to wait. I don't know. The IRS scares me. I'm just afraid. Okay, those are the people that'll be fucking broke, all right? Broseph, thank you very much for that donation there. Patience pays, Hulk rules. Yes, sir, you got that right. Now, one thing I want to let you know is when people start selling off their crypto just so they can come up with some money, guess what now you just did? You opened up your wallet address. Oh, shit, you're right, Crypto Hulk. Fuck, you're right. When you sell off, say 1,000 XRP or 5,000 XRP and you get $5 million, guess whose wallet address just came to the surface? Oh, now they got your wallet address. So later on, they could probably nail you. And they have maybe 7 years to nail you now. So I want you all to think twice. From these other channels that are telling you about your entry points and exit points, and when it gets to this amount of money, $5, I'm going to sell 5%. When my XRP hits $20, I'm going to sell off a total of 10%. Oh, really? So as you're selling, guess what you're doing? You're now giving up your wallet addresses for the Department of Justice, for the Secret Service, for the IRS, to monitor your wallet address, and then they're going to go back and nail you because, 6 years ago, didn't you just make 5 million? Oh shit, you just fucked up. Just letting you know. Take my greens. Yeah, I got it's like a fruit powder and a veggie powder in there. So it's like taking 10 servings of fruit and veggies. I don't do that twice a day. I try to get it in twice a day, but I'll definitely every morning I'll drink one of those, and then probably 2 afternoons a week I'll drink another again. All right, I gotta go. I got things to do, places to see, and people to talk to, and I will look at making a show tonight. If I find enough news that's worthy, I definitely will make a show tonight. See y'all then.